What's up guys, today I have a Wi-Fi battle for you guys and this is a UU match versus a subscriber. As always, if you want to battle me, make sure you follow me on Twitter, the link is down below. I do ask for battles there, and before we begin, if you can hit that like button, that will be fantastic. Let's see if we can break the goal of 700 likes just like we did in our previous Wi-Fi battle. So I'm using a hyper offense team and my opponent is also using a very offensive team. Looks like my Slowbro will be able to wall most of his team, so the Slowbro is gonna be my win condition in this match. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna lead off with my Slowbro as he's gonna lead off with his Victini. I can take any one hit, so I'm gonna stay in as he's gonna go for the U-turn. Looking at that damage which U-turn did, he's definitely a choice banded Victini, so that's good to know. And I'm gonna go for the Scald on his incoming Empoleon. Seeing as how he has leftovers, he's probably a specially defensive Empoleon which do carry Roar, so there is no point in me staying in trying to go for Calm Mind. So I'm gonna switch out into my Heracross as he's gonna go for his Stealth Rocks, which is a good play because I do not have any Rapid Spinner or Defogger on this team, so these Stealth Rocks are gonna stay up on my side. So this is a adamant choice banded Heracross and he has no switch-ins to this monster. He's gonna go into his Victini and this close combat is gonna do over half, which is amazing, and I do not want to die, so I'm gonna switch out into my Hydreigon. The reason why I switched into my Hydreigon as opposed to going into my Slowbro was because I was expecting him to predict my Slowbro switch in and go for the Bold Strike, and if you guys do not know, a choice banded Victini can 2-hit KO even a physically defensive Slowbro, which just shows how much powerful it is. So going into Hydreigon was my safest play as he's gonna hit me out with the V-Create, and I know he's not gonna stay in, so I'm gonna go for the U-turn on his incoming Empoleon, which is gonna give me the switch initiative, and I'm gonna go back into my Heracross. Now at this moment I was thinking that if he has a specially defensive Empoleon, he probably has a physically defensive Mew on his team, so predicting his Mew to come in on my close combat, I'm gonna go for the Mega Horn this time, but he's gonna switch into his Victini once again, and I missed my Mega Horn, which really blows because now I'm forced to sack my Hydreigon to this Victini. The reason I'm not going into my Slowbro is because he can easily predict that and go for the Bold Strike, and I cannot risk my Slowbro getting weakened, so sacking my Hydreigon was my best play, and he's gonna take me out with the V-Create, as now I can go into my Absol, and because of the speed drop which he got from the V-Create, I will be able to outspeed him and take him out with the knockoff. So I'm gonna Mega Evolve and go for the knockoff, which is gonna take him out, and this Victini is gonna go down, which was a huge threat to my team, and now he's gonna bring in his Mienshao. The way he brings this thing in, it tells me that he's a Choice Scarf set, so I do have a safe switch in, which is my Slowbro to this Mienshao. So I'm gonna switch into my Slowbro as I know I can take any hit. So he's gonna go for the U-turn, which is gonna do a lot of damage to me because he gets a crit, and looking at the crit damage, he's definitely a Choice banded Mienshao because in 6th gen, crits only do 1.5 damage, so he was basically bluffing the Choice Scarf against my Mega Absol, which is a good play, and this crit really mattered because my Slowbro is at a point where any Pokemon on his team can take me out, and he goes into his Ambipom because I have nothing on my team which can take a life or return from this Ambipom, so I'm gonna stay in with my Slowbro as he's gonna go for the U-turn and take me out, and it's not looking good for me because I just lost my win condition which I was saving. So he's gonna go into his Mew as I'm gonna go into my Mega Absol. I'm gonna go for the knockoff as it turns out that he's carrying a Choice Scarf on his Mew, which is really weird because I've never really seen a Choice Scarf on a Mew with no speed EVs. I guess he's running a Trick Scarf set to cripple walls like Florges, Blissey and Slowbro, which is cool but really weird at the same time. So he's gonna go for the Tailwind as I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch, and he's gonna switch out into his Mienshao. I'm gonna go into my Tornadus expecting him to go for the U-turn, but he predicts that very nicely and goes for the Stone Edge, which is easily able to take me out, and there goes my Tornadus. So now I'm gonna go into my Nidoqueen because he's locked into Stone Edge, and I'm free to fire off this Earth Power on whatever he switches into. He's gonna go into his Mew as a dead fodder, which is a fine play, and I'm able to take this thing out. So now he's gonna bring in his Toxicroak, which is a misplay in my opinion. He should have gone into his Ambipom first because an Ice Punch from a Toxicroak can never one-shot a Nidoqueen. So I'm gonna take him out, and the reason why this is a misplay is because this Toxicroak would have been really useful for him against my Mega Absol because I do not have Clear Up or Fire Blast on my Absol. So he's gonna go into his Ambipom and take me out with the Fake Out, as now I'm gonna go into my Mega Absol. It is gonna be a speed type because we both have base 115 speed, and I guess he does not want to risk the speed type just yet, so he's gonna switch out into his main shell and sack it, as I'm gonna go for the superpower, which is gonna do a lot of damage, and I'm gonna go for the sucker punch, which is actually a misplay. I should have gone for the knockoff, but I'm gonna take him out, and here comes the most crucial play of this match. So at this point, I have a Mega Absol and a Choice Banded Heracross, as he has this Ambipom and his Empoleon left. Now, he can easily kill both of my Pokemon with his Ambipom by going for the Fake Out on my Mega Absol and taking it out because it's so frail, and then I will be left with my Heracross, and he still has that Empoleon, so he could just sack that Empoleon to my Heracross, and once his Empoleon goes down, his Ambipom can beat my Heracross 1v1 with the combination of Fake Out and Return. So as you can see, I have lost, but there's still one thing I can do. I can try to bluff the Choice Scarf on my Heracross because he never came to know that my Hydreigon was the Scarfer on my team, and if this works out, he will switch out into his Empoleon, trying to kill my Heracross with his Ambipom by going for the Fake Out. So I'm gonna make a direct switch into my Heracross, trying to bluff the Choice Scarf as he's gonna go for the Fake Out. If this works out, he's gonna switch out into his Empoleon, and as you guys are gonna see, he's gonna choke and switch into his Empoleon, thinking that this is a Choice Scarf Heracross, but as you guys know, this is a Banded Heracross, and I'm gonna take out this Empoleon, which basically means that he won't be able to go for the Fake Out versus my Mega Absol with his Ambipom. So he's gonna go for the Fake Out and take out my Heracross, as I do have this game because he's at a point where a Sucker Punch from my Mega Absol will be able to take him out, and I have no reason to risk the speed tie. So I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch, which is gonna knock him out, and that's gonna be a 1-0 victory in my favor. Hope you guys enjoyed this close match. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below answering the comment question of the day. So yeah, that's basically it, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.